right, guys, welcome back to Buckhorn High School here. We have some great 14th region basketball for you tonight. The Buckhorn Wildcats are going to be taking on the Jenkins Cavaliers. And if you guys have not watched these teams this year, you're really missing out. Buckhorn likes to play that really up-tempo, high-intensity ball. Buckhorn's known for. Jenkins Cavaliers, man, one of the best stories of the region this year. A 10-1 to start the season, and have actually not been beaten by a Kentucky team yet. That one loss actually came on a tournament that they were playing out of state over Christmas. So, like I said, this team is really upperclassmen heavy. They have, I think, 5 seniors, 6 juniors. They are loaded. So, looking for some really exciting high school basketball here tonight. Tonight here on the call, we have Coach Richard Stidham. I'm Matthew Hudson, and over here on the camera with the one and only Lakin Napier going to be holding the fort down. So, great night here at Buckhorn already. Had a great JV game, a good close game. And in between the JV games, we actually had a Hall of Fame induction ceremony for 2 of Buckhorn's legends. I'm going to go through the stats real quick, and I'm going to give it to you, Richard, because you actually know more about these as people. So, but here are what they are known for. First one that we had inducted was Renee Kane-Neese. Girls basketball, she played during 84 to 88. She was named to the All-54 district team, as well as receiving All-State honorable mention on her senior season. She was starting 5 all 4 seasons, team captain her sophomore, junior, senior year, team MVP her sophomore, junior, and senior years. She was freshman of the year. Sophomore season, she received the defense 110% and field goal percentage award. Sophomore and junior, she received the leading scorer award. Junior season, she received the free throw percentage award. She transitioned from an off guard to the point guard her junior year, where she received most assists. 3-point shot was added, actually, in her senior season, and lo and behold, she could shoot from that far out already. She just got started getting credit for it, so she received the 3-point field goal percentage award. And at the time of her graduation, she was the all-time leading scorer in girls basketball, as well as held the record for most assists. So Renee Kane-Neese did quite a bit, it seems like, here at Buckhorn.
So, fun fact there, the Canes have kind of been an integral family over here at Buckhorn for a while. They just live down the road right across the bridge here. So, it was good to see Renee, good to see all of her family, John, Gladys, the whole crew. Good night here for that. So.
And our other induction tonight was for Mr. Andy Blank. I'm not really sure I know that name over here.
That's a pretty popular one.
So, yeah, Blank's synonymous over here with Buckhorn basketball. Inducting Andy Blank into the Buckhorn Basketball Hall of Fame. Andy played varsity basketball for Buckhorn from 2005 to 2009. And during his time at Buckhorn, he racked up a lot of accolades. He was the 14th Region Player of the Year in 2009.
The school's first, I think.
First one. 14th Region Coaches Association All-Star for 4 years. All-Region, 2008 and 2009. He was the school charge record leader, 133 charges taken. Broke the school 3-point record with 208 career threes. Honorable mention All-State. He played in the Kentucky East-West All-Star game. And he was starting point guard for the district runner-up team in 2007. So, yeah, Mr. Andy Blank, that's been, both these have been a long time coming. Those names have been thrown around a lot around here. So glad to see those two get to be honored and inducted tonight.
So fun fact on the Andy Blank there. He is probably more proud of that charge record than he is anything he's ever done. And anybody that knows Andy knows that for a fact.
Well, that's if you watched him play back then, that man, he was just a motor. That's why I love people with high motor, and he was the living definition of what a kid looks like with a high motor. He was everywhere all the time on the floor. That included in the way of the offensive players. He was a step quicker than a lot of people, most people. And he would get there and draw that charge, and it doesn't seem like much, but every one of those, that's a turnover. So, that's more possessions you get back from the other team.
Oh, and a shout out here to my good buddy Bill Deaton from Mount Sterling. He sent me a text here. He was a 3-way tie for most charges in a game with 5 was Andy. So,
okay. So, shout out
for Andy, but shout out to Bill Deaton listening to Mount Sterling, former Mr. Buckhorn. I gladly took his mantle on that one. We love you, Bill. Glad you're watching.
So it's a lot of great. Hey, man, it's been awesome over here since we got started at BSN and Buckhorn. Great support. Community is always willing to help. Like I said, so we got some great basketball action getting ready to come up. It's going to be a great matchup between the Wildcats and the Cavaliers. We're going to kick it out for about 2.5 minutes. Get some commercials in before this game gets started, but stay with us. Come back in. Like I said, we'll get some more high school action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, welcome back here to Buckhorn High School. Just had a national anthem, got everything lined up. So now we're going to hit the starting lineups. The one and only Jalen Cooper trying to get everybody hyped up.
Does a good job.
Yep. Starting out with number 00, Cam Hayes. 22, Aiden Hayes. Number 20, Gavin Gibson. Number 1, Kel Owens. And number 10, Braden Sexton. Braden Sexton is the leading scorer for the Cavaliers at 15.8 points per game.
Jenkins coached by Winston Lee. Winston does a good job with these boys.
Oh, I love Winston Lee's team, buddy. I know what you're always going to get. So now for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Number 0, Dylan Easterling. Number 3, Mr. Huff. Number 12, Austin Riley. Number 24, Jacob Neese.
Super athlete.
And number 35, anchor in the middle, Mr. Wright.
Coached by Shannon Blank. Shannon, another one, young coach, does a great job over here.
Yep, they said, great coaches, both sides of the floor. Said, looking to see how the different kind of adjustments they make throughout the game. These two teams line up a lot. They both like that fast-paced offense. So
should be a fast-paced, high-octane game here at the Village of Buckhorn tonight. It's like Jenkins will come away with it. Gibson. It's like Owens is ready to shoot that. Thought better of it. Gets it inside. Making a big move. Oh, good cut. Good cut. Good finish by Aiden Hayes. Buckhorn's going to have to defend that a little better, Matt.
Yeah, if you'll notice off the ball movement, they never stop on the Cavaliers side of the ball. So
those to see if he's as hot as he was before. Inside the knees. Man, he jumps about eye level with the rim every jump shot. Just missed that one. Jenkins moving it quick here. Oh, just misses a 3. Big board there. Got a crash. Finishes at Gavin Gibson with a finish there. Man, you've got to box out on those. You can't give up the offensive boards. It'll be a long night for Buckhorn.
Yeah, as good as Cavaliers offense is, they don't need extra possessions.
Finds it tough. Oh, just misses the 3. Rice with the board, though. Back out. Easterlin with a 3. No good. And looks like we got a foul called. Looks like it's going to be over the back on number 20. That is Gavin Gibson.
Yeah, it looked like Austin Riley did a good job there getting position and getting the box out. So a lot of times that doesn't get called because if there's no box out attempt, it's just 2 guys going straight up. So good job for Riley.
Smart play. Thought about the shot in the corner, but didn't much care for it. I'm going to reset it, see if they can get something a little better. So Jenkins is in that zone. Best way to beat that zone, Matt, get it in the middle. Or outshoot it. No good by Hull. Jenkins pushing here. Oh, good block by Huff, but good recovery there by Gavin Gibson. No good. Got to box that. Somebody's got to box that.
Yeah, and I think Coach Blake's going to tell them about it. So that is a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Bluegrass.
No way. Looking to set it up here. Trying to find Gibson.
That's a Buckhorn. Buckhorn Children and Family Services is our premier sponsor for the night. So it's a Buckhorn CFS 3-pointer.
Jenkins trying to press. Buckhorn does a good job breaking the press. Let's see what they do when they get it half court here. They're going to say Huff stepped out of bounds in that corner.
Yeah, and it's kind of double twofold problem right now. There are too many offensive rebounds down here. Wildcats are allowing, and the open shots they've had just aren't falling.
Hayes misses that one. Riley does a good job there, limiting that one. He's been bringing it up himself. Gets Eastern, who's open and can make it. No good there. Oh, Jenkins leaking out here. Oh, good look. Good finish. Heads up play there by Owens to hit Gibson behind him. Oh, and the turnover. Sexton over to Gibson, who misses that one, but another offensive rebound, Matt.
And another.
Again, these Wildcats have got to put a body on somebody, or it will be a long night.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the shooting percentage of all these Jenkins Cavaliers, they don't need extra opportunities.
Oh, good screen. Good look. Just missed it. Riley cleaned it up that time. Trying to make his move here. Picks up the dribble. You just don't do that. Oh, good save there by Neese. Inside to Riley. Good look. Good finish. Buckhorn tried to set that press up there, but Jenkins not letting that happen. Inside. No good. Oh, you got to follow the shot. Sexton gets his own miss. Gets him with the deuce. Denise is trying to make a move over to the corner. Riley looking for somebody. Inside Denise. Thought about the shot. Man, Jenkins is putting a ton of pressure on them out of this zone.
Good move.
Riley. Good strong take there.
Yeah, credit. Go on.
Credit to Easterling on the pass there. Then Riley will go to the line for two.
See, I knew I should have just let you do it. As I was saying, good job, Eastling, drawing that defender over, getting Riley some room to work with.
Matt, while we got a minute here, my good friend Coach Noble, love Coach Noble, corrected me. So the 5 charges in the game were a 3-way tie between Bill Deaton, Jake Rice, and Andy Blank, all 3 of which I know very well. So shout out to those guys.
Noble may know what he's talking about.
Love Coach Noble. Oh, good take. Good strong take. Rice got him with the body.
I'm really impressed. Like I said, this is the first time I've got to watch Jenkins play this year. I've heard about him a lot. A lot of quick movements. Everything they're doing is with a purpose. Every time they're going off ball movement, screens are set solid. They're cutting hard.
Free throw line not helping anybody out so far. Misses them both. Rice with a good box out. Huff come away with it there, but you can really credit that box out to Rice on that one. He did a good job sealing his man off. Man, Buckhorn is just struggling to get set in anything. This Jenkins defense is for real.
Yeah, cutting off all those passing lanes and making everything the Wildcats are going to get well earned.
Good take by Nice. Just couldn't finish it. And it looks.
I'm not sure who. We'll give Rice credit for that.
Give Rice that one.
May or may not have been a Cavalier knocked that in.
Jenkins is just killing that press. You got to box that. Good block there by Nice. Stepped out of bounds on it, though. Way to recover on that one. Like I said, somebody missed Braden Sexton there entirely, but Nice was able to kind of athlete his way into a save there, which he's known for.
He's one of the premier jumpers in the region.
Gibson with a strong take. Couldn't finish it. Riley with a good strong board. Maybe that timeout Coach Blank kind of got into him there, man. Still, Nice. Good shot. Good find there by Dylan Easterland. And a good 2 by Jacob Leeds.
I need to cut that clip. When I teach my boy to just shoot at the top of his jump, that is it.
Just show him Jake. That's all you need to do. Oh, good strong take. Good find.
And Buckhorn CFS 3-pointer there for the Cavaliers.
That was Preston Hammonds. End of the game. Making his presence off the bench known. Buckhorn just kind of looks like they're finds it inside. Just couldn't finish. Huff with a good block and a good recovery on Hammonds. Hammonds tried leaking out. And Huff kind of stopped it. Nice with a good strong take. Finds Riley. No good. Nice there to clean it up again. Huff from way back on Ethan Huff with a Buckhorn CFS 3-pointer. Man, if Huff gets hot, that could help turn things around for the Wildcats. Good shot there by Aiden Hayes. Seems like every time Buckhorn makes a little headway, Jenkins just kind of stops it. Good mid-range jumper there by Nice. A little fast-paced action now, Matt. This is what we like seeing over here.
It's what we love watching. We had a sub come in for Jenkins, number 2. We had a senior checkout for a senior, it looks like.
Good look. Man, Hayes has got good vision down there. Once he gets that ball, finds the other Hayes. And this Jenkins defense is all over the place.
Yeah, giving those long passes up, but just so much time to recover. So still able to get over to it, knock it out of bounds.
Eastland thought about that one. Trying to force it inside, just can't make it happen. And Jenkins with the other steal. Gibson slowing it down. Gets it up to Sexton, who will get them in their set. Looking in. Oh, right in the middle of the lane. No good. Good board there by Neese. From the corner. No good. Jenkins rebounding, looking to push. They've got numbers if they want it. Doesn't need it. Gavin Gibson with a layup.
Gibson had Easterling on him. Got a bit length difference there, so he just went over the top.
Oh, Hayes with a block on Neese.
My clock was off. Sorry, guys. 5 seconds left here. And a foul.
Hayes kind of showing Neese there, you might be able to jump higher than me, but I will show you how to jump.
He can get up there as well, so. Foul on Jenkins.
Huff gets that one blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds on Buckhorn. Looks like Neese touched it last. It's a good job by Sexton getting out there and guarding that.
Hammers with the long heave there.
And we will go to the second quarter. Buckhorn down 22-11 to Jenkins. We'll take a break and be right back here with you on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Welcome back here to the Pat Wooten Court at Buckhorn High School. I said fast-paced action, but the Jenkins Cavaliers do have a 22-11 lead after the first quarter. Teams seem to be well matched. It's just execution at this point. It seems like got to keep those second chance points down on the Buckhorn side. Too many rebounds coming for Jenkins Cavaliers.
That's been the difference in this game so far. That and those turnovers forced by that tenacious Jenkins D here, And normally we're used to talking about Buckhorn's D being that way, but Jenkins has come in and kind of showed them how to do it. See if we can get something started here. Valley setting up what he wants. Trying to get Huff, man. Hammons is staying right on him.
Got Neese setting the offense now. Finds Rice on the wing. Not really his shot. So
no, Rice, more of an inside guy. Oh, Neese saved a turnover there. It's like Riley up to the corner, trying to get Eastland. And Jenkins not letting Buckhorn get comfortable in anything. Rice with a good move, good strong take. Oh, finish.
Everything but the bucket.
Hayes come down with the board for Jenkins. And he's pushing. Good strong move, draws the foul. Man, Hayes got that board and just said, I'll take it myself. So that foul was on Rice. That'll be his second.
And that's something you don't see a lot around the region is 00 is the center for Jenkins, and he got the rebound and went the full length of the court. So the ability to be able to take it one end to the other frees up a whole lot on offense.
Buckhorn again giving up another offensive board. Oh, and Jenkins gives him a break here.
We have a sub come in here for the Wildcats.
Number 5, Peyton Collins. Easterland wide open from up top. In and out. Neese with the board. Couldn't finish, gets his own rebound, and draws the foul. Jake Neese putting in some work tonight.
Yeah, somebody's got a lid on the bucket on this end down here. I mean, Easterling and Neese's shots both looked like they were going to go in.
In and out. Nice sinks his first one.
Love seeing the Jumbotron going over here at Buckhorn. We've been waiting on that for a minute. So got those stats up there. Makes up our job a lot easier.
This is the second. Looks like Buckhorn's going to be in that 2-3. Trying to stop that inside penetration. Once Jenkins gets it in, they do a good job of finding the open man. Nice with a good board there, though. Looking to push. Eastman way up. Good, strong finish there by Dylan Eastman. And a good find by Jake Neese. Jenkins, quick, man. You got to get back quick on them. They are looking to score it as soon as they get the ball.
Yeah, and Hayes, really proficient at that mid-range jumper, so you got to get a hand up on it.
Oh, and a turnover here for Buckhorn, and it goes back for the Wildcats. Basketball's all over the gym, Matt. Good, strong take by Easterling.
Fast move there. So, Eastling lacking in stature sometimes on size-wise, but that quick shot, it doesn't matter. If you can't get up quick enough, you can't block it.
Just missed a three there. Nice with the board. Both teams look to push it every time they get the ball. I mean, it's hard for anybody to get saved. Huff from the corner with a Buckhorn CFS 3. Ethan Huff. Buckhorn doing a good job here fighting to get back in. Hayes misses that one. Jenkins with another offensive board. Hayes got the board and finished it. I mean, got a box out. Looks like they're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back with you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
All right, welcome back here to Buckhorn High School. Said Buckhorn doing a good job of cut back into the lead here. 19 to cut this lead to 7 here with 5 minutes left in the second.
Again, Jenkins coming out with that press. Him dropping back into his zone. Riley with a good, strong move. A lot of contact, no call. Hamburger doing a job letting that one go. Letting these teams play, that's what I like to see, Matt. Hammonds with a three, no good. And again, Jenkins with another offensive board. Riley saves it. Back to Jenkins. Again, bodies all over the floor. No good. Rebound to Nice. Finds Easterland. Hammonds cut that one off and saved the fast break layup. Looking for that screen there in the corner. Couldn't get it. Now he's got to set something up here. Over to Huff. No good. Rebound to Nice. And a finish.
I really want to put a camera down right level on the floor and just see how high Nice gets up.
He flies, man. Flies. Buckhorn cut it to 5 here. In the corner. Jenkins doing a good job of moving without the ball. Good cut. Good find. Good, strong finish by Hayes.
As soon as the ball is leaving Jenkins' offensive player's hands, they are moving. As soon as that pass is made, they are cutting and going somewhere.
Oh, good, strong take. Just got it blocked. Got to box out. Another offensive board for Jenkins and the 2-point.
A good recovery there. Forced a tough shot, but like I said, the offensive rebound and easy shot followed it up.
Riley with a good, strong take, draws the foul. We'll go to the line for 2. A lot of fast-paced action here tonight, Matt.
I love it.
Hard to, yeah.
My favorite kind of basketball. Yeah, always gives me something to talk about.
Riley makes his first one. No good on the second one. Looks like we're going to get a foul on Tough, pushing in the back. Tried to get that board. I mean, that's a foul you can live with if you're Coach Blank. At least he's working to try to get around him there. Good look. Couldn't finish. Another offensive board, though. And a putback. That has been the tail of the half so far is offensive boards, man.
Well, they're crashing. I mean, Cavaliers is when that ball goes up, there are 2 or 3 of always crashing at the rim. So
good look. Good, strong finish by Riley. Good find there by Peyton Collins. He's normally in the paint. You don't see that from the big guy often, but that was a good find.
Hey, don't discredit that. He can do whatever he wants to, Richard.
Hey, listen.
He ain't got to be in the paint.
He's going to be a baseball player for me, lefty, so I'm all for Mr. Peyton Collins. Good shot by Riley, though. If the Wildcats can keep them off the offensive board here, Matt, we could have a totally different game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good deflection by Cameron Miller in the game. And the foul.
Yeah, Miller active there on defense. Did get a little arm there, so the foul on the Wildcats. Only the second foul on the Buckhorn Wildcats in this quarter.
Oh, wide open look. And Nice. Man, you can give up some wide open looks, but Nice can take away a lot of them, too.
Yeah, you had better get a few inches above the rim before you let that loose, or he can get to it.
Good finish. Good shot there by Sexton over the outstretched Nice. Riley inside the Nice. Wide open. Good take. Good find there by Riley and a good finish by Nice. Inside, trying to work it. And looks like we have got a blocking call. And he'll go to the line for 2. Just didn't get his feet set quick enough there, Matt.
Yeah, he got over in position, like I said, body-wise, but his feet were still moving, so he gets the blocking call.
Hayes looking for his first points tonight from the line. Makes the first one.
Hayes averaging almost 12 points a game. So.
Makes them both. It's a 9-point game again. Like I said, every time Buckhorn does a good job cutting into that lead, Jenkins just kind of goes on a good little run and stretches it back out to 9 or 10. Riley with a lot of pressure up top here. And Easterland saves the turnover. Over to Neats. Easterland wide open, and it's good. Dylan Easterland with a Buckhorn CFS 3-pointer to cut it to 6.
Big minute here to the 6-point lead.
Oh, inside look. He's wide open. Hayes with another deuce.
See what Buckhorn can do here. Last minute, 8-point lead. If they cut into it a little before halftime.
But a kick ball.
Really helped their confidence in the momentum coming second half.
Jenkins doing a good job on that zone of just leaking that man back behind him. Just sneaking him in there and getting a wide open layup.
Running the most simple defense you can run. That and man-to-man, obviously. But running it so efficiently that it's just like, well, I mean, why go to anything else when it works this well?
Yeah. Eastern almost turns it over. Does turn it over. Tons of pressure there by Jenkins. Owens looking to set it up for Jenkins. Looks like Coach Lee calling for the last shot here, I think. He's just going to dribble it out.
40 seconds. He's pulling Al Holland.
I almost think if you're Coach Blank here, you kind of get up on him with pressure.
As
like
you
he's
say
come
it.
on for a man. Yeah, see? Great minds think alike, Matt.
I'm not going to tell him you said that about him.
Man, a Buckhorn CFS 3 for Gavin Gibson.
We're going the wrong way here the last minute for the Wildcats.
Miller, no good. Rebound there to Jenkins. And that'll do it for the first half of action here at the Pat Wooten Court. Buckhorn down 30-41 to the Jenkins Cavaliers. We'll get some halftime stats and get right back here with you at Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're...
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's...
Physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
All right, welcome back here to Pat Wooten Court, Buckhorn High School. Had some really exciting action going on here during the first half. Buckhorn Wildcats are currently down 30-41 to the Jenkins Cavaliers. That last 2-3 minutes there really played a big role. Buckhorn looked like they were cutting back into the lead. It was actually 36-30. Buckhorn had cut it to 6, but Jenkins went on that 5-0 run, pushed that lead out to 11 before halftime. Like I said, this is kind of basketball action I love watching. Trying to evaluate this. Coach, what do you think? What could Buckhorn do a little bit different to try to get this offense turned around in the second half?
So, that first quarter and even the first part of the second quarter, they were doing that off-ball screen and stuff, and it was working. But, Coach Lee and the Jenkins Cavaliers kind of adjusted to that, and Buckhorn didn't really make the necessary adjustment after that. So you kind of think that they need to go to something else because you can't really squeeze blood out of a tournament. It's kind of, one of those deals where if it ain't working anymore, you got to change it.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, they had a lot of good movement there. Like I said at the first, but Cavaliers made the adjustments. And the same thing kind of happened down here. We caught Coach Blank make a real good adjustment. There weren't as many offensive rebounds. There's way too many that I was coaching.
Yeah.
But there weren't as many. I'll give them a little bit of credit on the boards there. It's just so much movement. There's so much to keep up with. When you watch this Cavaliers offense, you can see why they're 10-1. Every time they're making a pass, as soon as it leaves their hand, they're making a cut. Every time they're releasing a shot, they're going to the rim. They're always moving. It's so much to keep up with. Wildcats have done a good job on some aspects of that. Like I said, there is there's stuff to improve on.
Got some halftime stats for you here. For Jenkins, Cameron Hayes with 2, Preston Hammonds with 3, Braden Sexton with 8, Gavin Gibson with 12, and Aiden Hayes leads all scorers with 16. And on the Buckhorn side of things, you've got Braden Rice with 2, Austin Riley with 6, Ethan Huff with 6, Dylan Easterlin with 7, and Jake Neese with 9. The difference in the game, we've talked about it the whole time, is just, giving up the offensive boards. Jenkins has got several opportunities here at putting their shot back or getting 2 or 3 shots at the goal. If you give somebody 3 chances, the odds are they're going to score. And that's kind of been the difference in the game. Buckhorn kind of cleaned that up a little bit and brought it back to within 5, but, then it kind of got a little haywire again. And here we are down 11.
And you said that Sexton has 16 right now
Yes.
in the game? So he's averaging.
Sexton has 8.
Sexton has 8.
Hayes has 16.
Okay.
Aiden Hayes.
Aiden got already over his average. I'm pretty sure every one of Sexton's baskets, I'm not mistaken, he's making those cuts, those back cuts. He is getting open like there's nobody down there.
Yeah.
So like I said, that off-ball movement, maybe there needs a little bit of a defensive adjustment for on the Wildcat side, try to keep those back screens a little more hedged off. But like I said, I'm not the coach to see what happens in the second half. I know they need to get those offensive rebounds under control. But we have 2.5 minutes now left before halftime is over, and we need to get this second half started. So we're going to kick it out for one last commercial break. We'll be back here in 2 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
At People's Bank and Trust.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance.
All types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Welcome back here to Buckhorn High School. We're getting ready to get this second half kicked off. Buckhorn will start with the ball.
Both teams going back to the starters here in the second half, so just kind of see how each one has made adjustments here. On a turnover. Sexton with the drive, no good. Huff cleaning it up, though. Already kind of making an adjustment on that offensive glass. Each one, mid-range jumper, it's good.
And that was a difficult shot. I know it's a good close shot. When you're at a full run, go to a full stop, it's pretty rough. As number 20 there on the Cavaliers, just beats everybody down the floor, gets an easy layup.
I think we got a foul call here. So Neese took some contact there on the wing.
Yeah, I hate not knowing names. That was Gibson on the layup on this end for the Cavaliers. Sorry about that.
Looks like Jenkins is going to stay in a zone, but looks like it's a 1-3-1 this time around. Kind of changing it up a little bit. trying to keep Buckhorn honest with pressure out there on the wings. Huff, no good. Rebound. Nice with an offensive board, comes up with it, finishes it.
I like seeing teams that can transition in and out of different defenses. Like I said, it always makes it harder to think as an offensive player.
And another one. Jenkins just flying down the court.
Yeah, okay. We've got time to get my statements in, Richard. They're scoring again.
Riley with a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound there to Jenkins. Probably the slowest possession of the night so far. Corner three, no good. Rebound to Rice. And looks like he almost turns it over. Just trying to find that open man after the board. Sometimes it's good to just come down and take a dribble or two, Matt.
Yeah, Sexton, man, right there already.
So Jenkins coming out. And some sort of pressure up court here.
They just got that 1-3-1 still in, but they've got Gibson up top extending it.
Too much stagnant movement here from the Wildcats in this zone. Somebody's got to cut. Somebody's got to be open. Nice with a good move. Mid-range jumper is in. Jake Nice just kind of does his own thing there. Jenkins back out. Oh, and that wide open cut and a layup.
That back screen is deadly tonight.
That was a good find there by Owens to find Sexton. Eastman almost turns it over. Facing a lot of pressure. Denise taking some dribbles. Getting in that mid-range. Finds Eastman wide open in the post. Good find there by Jake.
And he's starting to get some more attention after he's made some of those jump shots. So he's good eyes there at finding his open teammates.
That's the thing about him, Matt. He's good at finding that open man when he's got a lot of pressure. And when he comes down with the board. Eastman beats the pressure. Oh, good block there by Hay. Up the floor. Nice. Bit on the fake. Come back down. Hit him across the arm.
Yeah, that one's pretty obvious. Gibson did a good job there with the pump fake.
Gibson will go to the line for two. First one's good.
Gibson doing an awesome job. He's the one of the 1-3-1 zone here. He is extending that pressure all the way out full court. And he looks to be about 6'6", long-rangey player. So that's going to make it really difficult just to get the ball up the floor.
Makes them both. We got a sub here for the Cavaliers. Parker Hammond was checking back in for Gibson, giving him a much-needed break. Looks like Owens is going to be the point of that 1-3-1 now. That extended pressure is making it really tough on the Wildcats.
They've switched again. It's like a man-to-man.
And a good take there by Riley. Good spin move and good strong finish.
And that's the danger of a man-to-man. It's that once they're by their defender, if you're not paying good attention, that help side defender has a long way to go.
Good strong take there by Sexton. Trading baskets does you no good right now if you're the Wildcats. Down 11.
Got to get some defensive stops.
So Daniel Morris has checked in for the Wildcats. He's another one we talk about. Crazy speed and athleticism. A lot of movement here, trying to get something going. Tough thought about that one. Inside to Riley. No good. Nice with a good offensive board and draws the foul.
Really smart move there.
Right.
He felt all that contact and went ahead and got the shot off so he could get the shot attempts.
Riley did a good job spinning there, getting open. Just kind of took it up too strong, anticipate more contact than what he got, but Nice did a fine job cleaning it up. Makes the first one. Makes them both. Buckhorn kind of dropped out of that press. Rick Morris was kind of coming up, putting a little pressure, but no big press, really. So going to a man here, see if they can't change it up. Good defense there by Neese and good board by Riley. Good, strong take. Couldn't get it to fall. Looks like he'll go to the line for a couple, though. Hayes with a foul.
I was waiting to see if you get caught it on the floor on the shot. It's on the shot. So, yeah, it does get 2 shots.
No good on the first one. Nobody in this gym will be more upset about that missed free throw than him.
I love Austin Riley. He's a diehard whatever he does. I don't understand. He loves basketball. And look, he said he'll be extremely mad at himself for those missed free throws.
Good kid, good family. That's what you like to see. So, Buckhorn back in that man here. Good strong take. Good D by Neese. Missed the offensive putback. And he draws the foul. All that pressure Jenkins is putting on here, and they're getting to a little bit of foul trouble this time.
Now we have a quick 30-second timeout here by Coach Lee of the Cavaliers. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School. Where's the 9-point lead here for Jenkins Cavaliers?
Oh, Morris tried to hit Huff, but he was a cutting. Didn't know it. Right idea, wrong execution. Just a young player there.
Sent that ball clean through the cafeteria, looks like.
Cafeteria door was open. Like a Mr. Johnson go in there and get it.
Tim gave him a Subway sandwich while he's there.
Good job by our officiating crew so far tonight. Sexton with a move.
Good, yeah.
Steal by Huff. Morris got a hand on it. Huff come away with it. Over to Eastland. Deep three. No good. Riley tried to save it. But it'll be out of bounds to the Cavaliers.
Some of the fans calling for a tipped ball there. Don't think Eastland missed it that bad without some help.
Three. That's Buckhorn CFS 3 by Gavin Gibson. That was deep.
God, that was a nice move. Inside out step. About a 27-foot three-pointer. Nothing but net.
But Jenkins in that zone again. Extending that pressure up top. Buckhorn finally putting a man in the middle of that thing. Huff thought about that one. A lot of ball action here. Big three, and it's in. Another Buckhorn CFS 3 for Ethan Huff.
So the magic number seems to be 9 right now. 9-point lead. Every time somebody pulls away, it comes back. 9-point lead now again for Jenkins. Nice.
Good finish. Cameron Hayes with a big move there. But we're looking to try to get something here. Neat's working down low, working in the high post, rather. Oh, almost a turnover. Huff, top of the key, and it's in. Another Buckhorn CFS 3 for Ethan Huff. Man, when he gets going, he's dangerous.
Yeah, I was going to say, Huff, once he gets warmed up, he's one of the best three-point shooters in the region. You got to get out there.
Oh, good strong take by Sexton. Just blew by Morris, which doesn't happen often. Tip ball, good pressure, and Jenkins comes away with it. Got numbers if they want it, and lays it in. Gibson's having himself a game tonight, Matt. Again, that pressure from that Jenkins D is just giving these Wildcats fits. So Coach Lee will bring in Parker Hammonds. Give Owens a break. Preston Hammonds, sorry. Give Owens a breather. Another deep three. No good.
Heat check from Huff.
Buckhorn with tons of pressure. Riley gets the ball back. So he draws a foul. That'll be on Aiden Hayes. It's his third, looks like. And that will put us in the bonus, I think, here, Matt.
I had 4. So obviously, we are not official stats, though. So
this is the first one.
This is not a good night for Riley on the free throw line.
Misses them both. Tough night for Riley from that line. And again,
nobody stops Hayes.
He gets ahead of steam. He's hard to stop. Big boy gets to that lane. You just kind of can't do anything with him.
Mm-hmm. Update from the Bengals games. They have a 7-0 lead on the Steelers here in the first quarter.
Who day?
The Bengals.
That's right. Makes perfect. Trying to keep our playoff hopes alive here, Matt. Got to take care of the Steelers tonight. This is the second. Huff for the board. Morris tipped it out to Huff. And good. We will go to the fourth quarter. The Jenkins Cavaliers lead the Buckhorn Wildcats 61-48. We'll take a break and be right back here with you on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
London or Somerset.
Welcome back here to Buckhorn High School. Gets this fourth quarter started out. Jenkins able to extend that lead out to 13 points to start this fourth quarter.
Looks like Buckhorn's going to drop back into that 1-2-2, kind of away from the man. Maybe trying to stop that Hayes penetration. Gibson finds Hayes, no good. Fighting for it. Jenkins comes away with an offensive board. Hayes is going to take it anyways. No good. Rebound to Nice.
Hayes been able to get in the lane a whole lot here in the second half.
Nice stops. Mid-range jumper. No good. Forward to Jenkins. I think Nice just tried to do a little too much right there. Trying to kickstart this offense here in the fourth quarter. Hayes with a good look. No good. Gets his own board. Jenkins again. Sexton with an offensive board and a putback. Offensive rebounds have killed the Wildcats all night. Morris with a good move here, trying to get open. Oh, up on Eastland's shoe. Hammonds, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound again. Jenkins, another offensive board. Inside to Hayes, drops it off, and it's in.
We got a quick timeout here. It will be a Time for Buckhorn, a full timeout. So we will kick it out with them and get one quick commercial in. Be back in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking when you're on the go. Plus, our checking accounts put money back in your pocket. With cashback options and rewards for banking local, we make your money work for you. Call us today to learn more about opening an account. Experience banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School. We get this last 6.5 minutes of high school basketball action. Been a great day of basketball across the nation. I really enjoyed watching the Wildcats this morning against the Gators. 11 o'clock tip time. Seemed a little early, but I'm happy with the results.
Absolutely. Both teams look good today, though. Kentucky and Florida. I mean, both of them teams are primed to make a deep March run, I think. Looks like Nate's using that cut down the line there. Riley with a three from the corner. No good.
Wildcats selling for a lot of outside shots right now.
Up and in for Gibson. Buckhorn trying to push it here and kind of digging themselves a little deeper hole here.
Jenkins on an 8-0 run getting this quarter going. So
trying to find something here. Nobody really moving. Nice down low, though. No good on the mid-range jumper. Nobody picked him up top, and he just drove to the lane. Didn't have any pressure down the lane at all.
No, so that defense they've switched to help side defender has got to be aware of what's going on.
Needs to get a ton of pressure now. Kind of got hot that first half, and looks like Coach Lee's made the adjustment on him. Inside. Good block there by Hayes. And another wide open layup for Jenkins. Man, that ball is just flying around.
Yeah, and that really benefits the Cavaliers on offense. So,
corner three by Riley, no good. And another rebound for the Cavaliers. Up, no good. Gets his own board, draws a foul, and finishes. Jenkins doing a good job here of limiting Buckhorn's second chances and getting several of their own.
Yeah, this flurry here in the last 3.5 minutes has made this game look completely different than what it actually has been. So all of a sudden you look up and Jenkins has a 28-point lead, but it's been around 10-point lead the entire game.
And it just happened so quick. And I think it was just a combination of things here. You know, Buckhorn trying to push it, trying to cut that lead down, not really having any success, and Jenkins just kind of taking advantage. And another steal. And another layup. Oh, no good. Rebound to Easterland. No good. Rebound to Jenkins. Looks like Rice is going to foul him.
Maybe a foul just to slow this down for a second.
It's like Coach Blank getting some words in there with the officials. Wasn't too happy with no foul call there. Trying to show his boys that he's not laying down. They shouldn't either. Oh, good look. Good move by Hayes and good shot.
He just rose up over top of the defender there. So Hayes a tall young man. It'll be hard to get up and block that shot.
Miller checking into the game for the Wildcats. trying to get something going here are the Wildcats. Riley thought about three in the corner, pump fake. And with a reverse layup, Austin Riley with a good, pretty move there.
Yeah, I said Jenkins been really aggressive on defense, so used it against him. Pump fake, got the defender in there, and got the good shot.
It's like Buckhorn's kind of staying in their zone. And a charge called. Riley got in the right position there. Drew the charge.
Yeah, Hayes a little too much ball, too much dribbling there.
Kind of anticipating that move he's done all night.
Mm-hmm. Went to the well one too many times.
Squeezing blood from a turnip. Eastland over to Miller. Rice finding Riley on the baseline. Gets it blocked. Sexton comes out. Good recovery. But it'll stay with the Wildcats. And a turnover. Trying to do too much. Hayes just gets around his man.
And he's got to do a better job keeping his contact with that defender and keeping him sealed off.
No good. A mid-range jumper. Miller with the board. And turnover. Up the floor to Hammonds. And it's in. Kind of a little wild play there from half court. Nobody picked up Hammonds, and he said, I'll take this layup.
We have a timeout called. Looks like by Jenkins. Full timeout, so we will have time. We will get one in real quick. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School. The Jenkins Cavaliers have blown the door open here in the fourth quarter. Like I said, it was a 13-point lead coming into the fourth, but all of a sudden you look up and they have a 30-point lead over the Buckhorn Wildcats.
And it seems like it happened in a time span of about 2 minutes there, Matt. I mean, started the fourth at, 9-11 or so, and then it just kind of got busted open relatively quick.
Scored a bunch in a hurry.
Wildcats trying to get something going here. Eastland with a three from the corner. No good. Rebound to Jenkins. Jenkins has done a good job tonight with that rebound, offensive and defensive. They've just kind of controlled the glass, and that's why the game is the way it is. No good on the mid-range. Nice with the board. Looks like he drew a foul on the board. Just two guys kind of colliding there.
So we have some subs that have come in. Looks like we have Malachi Adams and Chase McNeely in the game for Jenkins.
It's like 4 Jody Stampers for the Wildcats, 14 Daniel Morris, 34 Braden Everidge, 15 Caleb McIntosh, and 44 James Mata.
Yeah, we got subs all over the place. You can see we have a couple more for the Cavaliers too. We have number 4 in the game. That is Hunter White. Number 5, Spencer McNeely. There was another one I seen too.
21, Chase McNeely.
Mm-hmm. And 24, Sean Collier. There we go.
There we go. Got them all. It's like both coaches kind of emptying the bench here. No good on the three. And the offensive board for Jenkins. More things change.
Yeah. Bunch of new players. Not much difference in the game, though.
And a turnover here. Looks like the Wildcats come away with it. This is one of those games, Matt, where the final score probably don't do the game justice.
No, that's what I said. If you had to have watched this one. Like I said, the first 3 quarters, a great game. The fourth quarter just kind of skews the facts.
No good on the three. Moore's still putting a ton of pressure here, though. And comes away with a steal. Looks like he drew the foul.
He drew the foul there on Hunter White.
Yeah, it looks like checking into the game is number 2, Waylon Moore. He'll come in for Daniel Morris.
And the Cavaliers side, we also have Cameron Eldridge in the game.
Stamper looking to get something set up. Moore, no good. Rebound to Jenkins. Said that several times tonight. Make a move here. McNeely gets to the lane. No good. Rebound to Mata.
Great move there. Just maybe it was a little too open for that shot.
Stamper bringing it up here for the Wildcats. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Buckhorn. In the Mata. No good. Wildcats doing a good job of not laying down here, but only so much you can do.
Yeah, not getting anything to drop. So, going to be 4 seconds left here. Like they're just going to hold on to it. As this one ends with Jenkins Cavaliers taking it 80-50 over the Buckhorn Wildcats. It's a great game throughout. If I was Coach Blank, I may keep the first 3 quarters of that tape and throw the fourth quarter away.
Yeah, it would find its way to file 13 relatively quick.
Yeah, so we're going to kick it out for one quick minute, 2 commercials, and we'll be right back here with the final game stats on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Welcome back here. The final score of this one is Jenkins Cavaliers 80 and the Buckhorn Wildcats 50.
It's just one of them games, Matt, where, I mean, we said it at the broadcast and we'll say it again. You know, it's a 30-point game, but up until about 5 minutes to go in that fourth quarter, it was 8-9-point game pretty much. And then Jenkins just kind of ran away with it. I mean, just a lot of things started going their way and a lot of things didn't go the Wildcats' way. And Jenkins can put points up in a hurry. And
yeah, so they put a bunch up there, and it's like somebody just all of a sudden shut the water off on Buckhorn Wildcats offense. They just could not buy a bucket there to start the fourth quarter off. And at the same time, Jenkins was getting a bunch of turnovers and runouts down here, so they were getting easy buckets. The score, like I said, was, I think, a 13-point lead there to going into the fourth quarter, and before we knew it, we looked up, and it was up in the 20s.
So got some post-game stats here, scoring stats to throw at you. Preston Hammonds with 5, Cameron Hayes with 7, Braden Sexton with 20, Aiden Hayes with 23, and Gavin Gibson with 25. He was just all over the floor tonight. I mean, just wide open in different spaces and did a good job of crashing the offensive glass. And you know, that's the telltale tape for pretty much the whole game. You know, Jenkins did a great job crashing that offensive board, and Buckhorn didn't limit it. And that's kind of why the score ended the way it did. And on the Wildcats side of things, you had Braden Rice with 2, Easterlin with 9, Ethan Huff with 12, Austin Riley with 10, and Jake Neese with 15. So, you know, Huff kind of got going there in the third quarter, making a couple big threes. And then, like you said, it was just like somebody shut the water off. And you know, nobody really had anything going after that. So it was kind of dragging, really, for the Wildcats. And that's why we ended up the way we did. I mean, you know, taken away from this game, you know, both teams, I mean, for 3 quarters, Buckhorn played with Jenkins, and Jenkins is a wonderful team, and it's just kind of one of those things. I think they kind of ran out of steam, and Jenkins didn't.
Yeah, well, if you look at the bench for Jenkins, I mean, there are kids all over the place that can play really good ball there. They've got 10 deep. So as they bring one out, they got just somebody just good coming in off the bench. So it's ridiculous. It's kind of a wealth there for the coach. But you can see why they're 11-1.
Yeah.
Not only do they have depth, but those kids are fundamentally sound. Every time we looked up, there was back screens, there was ball cut. I mean, they were constantly moving and doing it efficient.
And, that's a credit to Coach Lee. I mean, you could take the game film from this and show it to any high school team in America and say, this is how you're supposed to run offense. This is how you're supposed to do, off-the-ball action. And Buckhorn does a good job of that too. But looks like Jenkins, as you said earlier off air, it's just kind of like Coach Lee put a master class on it and kind of showed everybody, what it was really supposed to look like here tonight.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, kudos both teams. Like I said, hard-fought matchup here tonight, but the Cavaliers do come out on top. 80-50. I'd like to thank everyone that did tune in. Like I said, we had two good games on today. As Breathitt County had Letcher Central earlier today, up there at Letcher Central. So good job there on that one. Like to shout out to our guys up in Letcher County. They always put on a good production, as well as you guys. So we're going to wrap this one up. We're going to call it a night. Get home to the fam. Thank you guys for tuning in to Bluegrass Sports Nation. So from Richard Stidham, Matt Hudson, and Lake and Napier, thank you guys and have a good night.
Go Bengals.